Okay, so today's class will be about an introduction to the basic concepts of English. The first being nouns, second being pronouns, and the third being adjectives. So, what are nouns? Nouns are naming words. What do they name? They name people, places, animals, things, and feelings. Now, I'll give you an example of each of these. People, they name people. What sort of people? It can be the names of people, it can be people itself. Okay, for example, Rita. Rita is the name of a person, so people. Place, Manandavadi. Manandavadi is the name of a place. Animals. Goat is the name of an animal. Thing. Laptop is a thing. Feelings. Anger, love, happiness. All of these are feelings. Feelings are something that you cannot see or hear, but you can only feel. I hope I'm clear till now. Now let's move on to pronouns. What are pronouns? Pronouns are reference words. What do they refer to? They refer to nouns. Okay, now let me elaborate this a bit. Reference words means they refer to a particular, they refer to nouns. As in pronouns never come in a sentence without the presence of a noun. For example, if there's a sentence, Rita loves cake. Rita was talking over the phone with Rita's friend, and Rita went to take her dog out for a walk. Instead of using Rita so many times that will make the sentence drab and boring, you can use the sentence in this way. Rita loves cake, and she was talking to her friend over the phone, and she took her friend out for a walk. So instead of using Rita four times in a sentence, you substitute Rita with she and her in the times after the name is first used. Okay, I hope I'm clear. Yeah, another thing is about word order is that without introducing nouns first, you cannot use a pronoun. This is because if the sentence is like this, she loves cake, she went to take her dog out for a walk, and Rita went to the shop. If the sentence is like this, you will not know whether the she in the beginning of the sentence is Rita or not. But on the other hand, if you use Rita first and substitute Rita with she and her later, then you know that it is Rita who is being spoken about. Okay, I hope I've been clear till now. Now I'll proceed to adjectives. Now, what is adjectives? Adjectives are describing words. What and who do they describe? They describe nouns and pronouns. Now, in what order? Okay, this is very important. Many people, despite the fact that they speak well or write well, they do not know the order in which a sentence should be written, and this creates a lot of problems. So, adjectives are. Let me begin with what adjectives are. Adjectives are describing words. For example, amazing, beautiful, all of these are adjectives. They describe nouns and pronouns. Now, if I give you a sentence, if I give you a few words, for example, if I tell you there's a big oval, old wooden Egyptian tree, then how do you place the sentence, place the words in a sentence? So first you should write the size of the object. That is whether it is big, small, then the shape, whether it is oval, square, round, then the age, that is whether it is old or young, then the color, red, blue, green, yellow, or whatever color that there is, origin, that is the place where it is from, the material which it is made from, made of, that is wood, beads, etc. Now, opinion, observations, and purpose are very secondary, so I'll skip that for now. You only need to know till material. Okay, so now that you know what nouns, pronouns, and adjectives are, we'll move on to a small activity. Do you like elephants? How will you describe an elephant? How would a blind man describe an elephant? Will he be able to describe it as you can? Let us read the following passage. Six blind men and the elephant. One day, six blind men set upon a journey to the neighboring village. They heard that an elephant had descended into the neighboring village. They wanted to feel and understand what an elephant was like. Now, I'd like to stop right here and tell you the meaning of descended. Descended means something that is falling down or coming down. Okay, so the same time that the people were going, the elephant was also coming to the village or going to the village. Okay, now let me continue. After a long and hard journey, they reached the village named Vijayanagar. Who went to the village? Six blind men. And who went along with them? The elephant. The moment they felt the presence of the elephant, all of them went to the elephant and caught hold of each part. So instead of holding the elephant as a whole, they held each part of the elephant. The first blind man, Ramu, who touched its trunk, asserted, "Look here, gentlemen, I have found what an elephant is like. It's like a snake and it is pretty long and rubbery." So the word asserted means he's saying it with the trunk of the blind man Ramu who touched the trunk. He asserted. He said it very strongly that very strongly and with confidence that the elephant is like a snake and it is long and rubbery. That is what his observation of an elephant is like. No, who told you so? It is like a knife, sharp and smooth. Raju was firmly holding the elephant's tusks. So so the first person, Ramu, he felt that he held the elephant's trunk, and he thought the elephant is like a snake, pretty long and rubbery. Whereas Raju, the second person, the second blind man, he held the tusks of the elephant, and he felt that it is like a knife, sharp and smooth. Now the elephant stood calmly, amused by the blind men's pranks. So amused means he's very entertained. He's finding the whole thing very amusing. He feels like the whole situation is very funny. So he's laughing calmly at the blind man's prank. The third blind man hung on the huge leaf like ears of the elephant and declared, "You are all wrong. The elephant is like a leaf, big and flat." So the third person, the third blind man, he said that no, it is neither long and rubbery nor is it sharp and smooth. It is like a leaf, big and flat. So what did he hold? He held the ears of the elephant. Now the fourth blind man laughed at the third and said that he was a fool. His observation was, "An elephant is like a tree, round and hard." So the fourth blind man called the third man a fool, and then he said the elephant is like a tree. So what did he hold? He held the legs of the elephant. "You are wrong." And the fifth man, holding the body of the elephant, he said that the elephant is like a wall, high and wide. He was leaning against the huge body of the elephant. "Have you all finished?" The sixth man said, holding the tail of the elephant in his hand. He said firmly that it's like a long and thin rope. A quarrel followed, and the elephant grew impatient. He trumpeted, "You are all carried away by your first impression. You are all right and all at the same time wrong. My trunk is like a snake, my tusks are like sharp knives, my sides are like walls, and my tail is like a rope. My ears are like big leaves, and my legs are like trees." So the elephant, after being calm for a long time, he got really angry. He said that no, you are all wrong. You are right and you are wrong. You are right because you are holding individual parts of me. And you are wrong because you think that is the only part I have. His body, his leg, his tusks, his ears, his trunk, they are not separate from each other. They all make it a complete whole. So he said that they are all wrong in assuming that there is only one part of the elephant. He said that all the people they should have worked together. Then the elephant walked away proudly. They realized their foolishness and promised to listen to each other hereafter. Among the spectators, there was a European lady named Sarah. She went and told the story to all her friends. So, watching this whole scene was a European lady. Now, the name of this lady was Sarah. She went and she told the story to all her friends. Now, what is important here is the word spectators. The word spectators means someone who is seeing a scene, who is viewing, who is observing a scene. That is what the word spectator means. Now, pick out the naming words, reference words, and describing words from the passage. So, this is an activity. In this activity, you have to name. What are the naming words? Naming words are, guess, you're right, that's noun. Nouns are naming words. So, what are the other nouns here? Elephant, ear. Ear is a noun. Then there is tusk. Then there is leaves. Then there are trees. Then there is Sarah. All of these are naming words. Now reference words. Reference words. There is it. There is he. There is she. There is what else is there? Let me check. It's. There is its. There is its has been repeated a lot of times. Then there is okay, I think you should find the rest of it out. Next, there is describing words. So the describing words are uh, adjectives. The reference words were pronouns, and I have explained pronouns to you in detail. Describing words are adjectives. Find it out and text me the with the results. Only the students, obviously. Next, okay, I'll try and help you learn new words. So every day we'll be learning at least 6 new words. You've already learned a few words along the reading of the passage. Now I'll give you 6 new words. The first word is specious. What does specious mean? Specious means superficially possible but actually wrong. So something that is actually wrong but it is presented in a manner that makes you feel like it's possible. Then there is stalwart. Stalwart means loyal, reliable, and hardworking. So, someone who is loyal, who can be depended upon, and who is very hardworking is stalwart. Haggard. Haggard means looking exhausted and unwell, especially from fatigue. So, if someone is very tired and looks very unwell, he or she is looking like a haggard. Now, epitome. Epitome is a perfect example of a particular quality or type. So, for example, I'll give you a sentence. If I say Rita is the epitome of kindness, that means she's the perfect example of kindness. The next word we'll be doing today is complicated. Complicated means hard to understand. The last word is assay. Assay means determining the quality or content of. So, just like assessment, just like in the exam, your quality is assessed. Assay means assaying the quality of or determining the quality or content of. I hope you've understood today's class. Thank you.